Hi everybody, I'm Patrick.
Hey, I'm James.
And after the overwhelming response from our 12 viewers to the top 5 most horrific film of the 80s, we're doing our top 5 picks of the most horrific films of the 90s.
And I can't wait. This was a fun time.
I enjoy these.
I'm thinking the age I was at, early teens,
Mm-hmm.
that's the time to be getting scared.
I like it in that the films that I was thinking about are so different, the 90s versus the 80s. The 80s had the horror films of that time, there's a different tone. So it's like something fresh and excitingly different.
It is. Would you say most of the ones from the 80s are just all slashers?
They tended to be more slashery, and I think you will find on my top list of the 90s, my definition has broadened out.
Right.
So you will have films that I think fall under this umbrella, but they are very different from each other. So without further ado,
Let's get going.
let's get it going on. Now remember, the rules are very simple. The film had to come out between January 1st, 1990 and December 31st, 1999. And your definition of horrific may be different, but this is my list and it's not yours. And it's not yours, James.
They're both different?
And we don't know what our lists are. I don't know. We have not discussed it.
We have not. So this could be horror, or it could be sickening,
Yes.
horrific.
Yes.
So don't let the title fool you.
Exactly.
Okay.
So let's get going. I'll go first, James.
Okay.
You know, my number 5, horrific movie of the 1990s, Silence of the Lambs. This is a film I enjoy from time to time. It is a lot of suspense. It's a police procedural to a certain degree, but at its core, I find it to be a horror film. Anything with Hannibal Lecter in it, the scene where he escapes from the courthouse and how he does it, I defy you to tell me that's not horrific. Won Best Picture. I think it's the only horrific or horror film to win Best Picture, I think, ever, or at least in recent memory.
It could be. I did enjoy that movie.
Mm-hmm.
You're not going to find that movie on my list, though.
What is your number 5, James?
My number 5 is Jason Goes to Hell. Oh, yeah.
I remember it. Oh, James, you've one up to me. Yeah, that. Oh, only a Voorhees can kill a Voorhees.
And it's good. As you can see from my picks, I enjoy even though 80s was, bring it into the 90s.
Yeah.
I want that.
You know, I actually saw that in the movie theater.
Did you?
Me and like 6 other people had a hell of a good time.
It is.
Jason Goes to Hell of a good time.
That's right. And that was at the end that.
With the Freddy claw.
You knew that was going to happen.
Yeah. You got me on that one. Shall we go to number 4?
Gotcha. Yes, number 4.
My number 4 is Army of Darkness, the third in the Evil Dead, most humor-based.
Mm-hmm.
But that's a film that every once in a while I get a hankering, I got to pop it in there. There's a lot of comedy in it. There's a lot of horror in it, too.
Yeah.
And still a favorite. Loved it.
Anybody that watched the first 2 are going to love the third.
Yeah.
Either you like Ash or you don't.
That's true. You're either a fan or you're not. And if you're a fan, this is, my personal opinion, is my favorite of the Evil Deads.
Yeah.
That's the one I want to sit down and just watch it.
Yeah, I could watch that one over and over, more than the others. Okay, my number 4. Are you ready? It's going to blow your mind.
After number 5, I'm frightened.
Halloween, The Curse of Michael Myers.
Oh, you're 2 for 2, James, though. Again, I saw that one in the theater. Me and 7 other people.
Hey, building friends.
Can't.
Going to horror films.
That's true. Explain the ending to me. Wow. James, I admire you. You've gotten me. Would you like to elaborate any further, or are you just going to let it stand on?
Just leave it at that.
Leave it at that. Okay, my number 3. My number 3, actually, in my opinion, changed horror movies for the decade. This is where everything pivots and things are different, in my opinion. Horror movies made after this movie want to be this movie. And that is Wes Craven's Scream. It is the one that's self-referential. It's kind of pop culture-y. It's not afraid to examine itself, break that fourth wall from time to time. And you look at films afterwards, The Faculty, Disturbing Behavior, I Know What You Did Last Summer. They all wanted to be Scream, but in the end, there is only Scream. And that's why it's number 3.
Correct. You can tell it's 90s. It is exactly everything you just said. A lot of times you don't want to like that kind of stuff.
Right.
But I did. I enjoyed it too. I could watch the first one
Yes.
over and over.
Yes. I remember seeing it the first time and it just blew my mind, all the references. I said, oh, I know that horror movie. I know that one. I know that one. And it is good the best time the first time.
Yeah.
And it's still entertaining afterwards, but that first
Yeah.
scream, and you find out who done it, and it breaks all the rules that they've already been setting up, loved it.
That's good. That's good.
All right, James O.
Okay.
Here we go.
Number 3 for me, Night of the Living Dead.
Oh.
I see living dead people.
And which one was, who's in that one?
Zombies.
Is Abraham Lincoln in it?
No, but it could have been.
That would have been.
Now that started my obsession with zombies.
Right. Your affinity.
Mm-hmm.
That sounds fancy.
I was like, man, that scares me.
It's at night, and the dead are living. You're number 3.
What do you do? They're dead. They're going
How
to
do
eat
you-
you.
how do you
How do you
kill
kill
something
somebody
that's already
dead? That's
Whoa. Great minds think alike.
that's right.
All right. Anything else you'd like to add? No. Okay, number 2. Number 2 is the film that it's like The Shining from my other list. This film, I watch it time and time again, and it still scares me. I know what's going to happen, and it still scares me. Event Horizon, which is vastly underrated. In my opinion, one of the best films of not only the 90s, but one of the best horror sci-fi films ever. And every once in a while I watch it, and it still scares me.
Just to let you know, Event Horizon almost made my list. That and Jason Goes to Hell, I was flipping back and forth. Which one did I pick?
Well, we got it all
I wanna
covered
stay.
now.
But yeah,
Oh man, when they
It's a good
finally
one.
decipher that message
yeah.
from the other side.
Oh, we can time travel. Where did we go? Hell.
Hell, that's right, and Jason's there. That's a whole nother movie.
Could be.
Yeah. All right, James.
Okay. Mine, number 2.
Ready, number 2.
Number 2, Army of Darkness.
Hey, we
Right
did. I was
in
wondering if we
line.
were going to have any crossover there.
Like I said, Ash, I mean, just the whole series I enjoy.
Yeah. This one, it's
And
so
like
good.
you say, there is a lot of humor, but I enjoy that.
Mm-hmm.
Who said you can't have humor and horror together?
That's right. They're not mutually exclusive.
Mm.
No, highly
I love it.
entertaining. And actually, we got that movie for our personal collection. My wife is a huge fan of Army of Darkness.
There's probably 3 people out there that's not.
Yeah,
And they're the 3 that didn't see Nazis at the center of the
and I don't want to know those 3 people.
Mm.
All right, here we are, number 1. Everybody, I'll reveal mine first if you don't mind. You want to prepare yourself? Star Wars 1, The Phantom Menace.
It's gonna be alright. You're gonna make it.
Oh, horrific.
You're gonna make it.
Jar Jar stinks. All right, James, what's
But
your
yeah,
number 1?
Well, let's not just jump out of that one.
But we're pulling the Band-Aid off very slowly.
I know, and it's like,
I
hey,
was so disappointed in that. That was...
let's build a lot of hype around this. Everybody get excited, and then here you go.
Little quick side note here, James. I went opening night, that midnight showing.
Stayed up late to watch
I did.
it, right?
I was sleepy.
Mm-hmm.
The line wrapped around the block there. Finally got in. About half hour, 45 minutes into the film, had to heed the call of nature.
Mm.
And there I am. I'm washing my hands, and the guy washing his hands next to me, don't know him. He says, "Is it me or does this movie stink?"
That's
the
never
answer
good.
is yes. That movie does stink. It's horrible.
Did you walk out, or did you?
No, I finished it.
You
I
wish you
finished it.
didn't, but you did.
That's right.
Okay.
Yeah, I've seen it. I think I tried it on TV one more time just to make sure.
Okay, my number 1. Are you ready?
Man, you've
ready
been
for this?
slaughtering me on this. Okay, go ahead.
The Truth About Cats and Dogs.
The
Romantic comedy.
Uma Thurman
Mm-hmm.
and Janine Garofalo.
Yeah. She's gonna be a serious actress.
I'm going to bring it down to earth. You're going to take me for real.
The bad thing about it is, girls seem to love this movie,
My wife likes this movie.
and I have to watch it more than once.
But it's got Janine Garofalo and Uma Thurman. What's not to love, James?
And evidently, dogs and
Cats,
cats,
everything.
life,
Do you own it?
love.
Does your
No.
wife own it? I mean,
No,
it's like, is
thank
it on
goodness.
this shelf at home? And
If that movie made it into my house, it would go missing.
Where'd it go?
Oops,
Did it go over the event horizon?
this 3-disc
The
movie,
Blu-ray DVD digital copy set?
I accidentally caught it on fire.
Oh, not again.
I stepped on it.
Oh, no.
So I drove the car over it.
Oh.
How did it get out in the street? Anyway,
Butterfingers. Okay.
there you have it.
Well, folks, I hope you enjoyed the list here. I have to say this list has been a lot of fun, a lot of surprises for me. Thank you, James.
Yeah, I enjoy it every time.
Yeah.
And just remember, who satisfies you 6 out of 10 times?
Two lazy guys does. What's that verb? Subject verb. Right? 6 times out of 10, 10 out of 10.
Every time.
Half the time. We've got our Facebook and our Twitter and our YouTube. Enjoy it. And who knows, we might do another list here in the near future. I'm enjoying these lists.
I like doing these lists. If y'all have a list y'all want us to do,
Well, I wouldn't be opposed to that.
post it on Facebook, comments on YouTube, or Twitter it up.
That's right. We'll have our review of Abraham Lincoln versus Zombies.
Can't wait.
Bye.
See ya.